Hey, welcome back to my channel. I'm Marissa or Marisa, depending on how you pronounce it. Both are right. And I share relatable stories surrounding stuff that I'm dealing with. And right now I am going through some mental health things and I'm sharing my experience with that. So I wanted to talk about a relapse prevention plan because I recently completed a program with a local medical facility that offered a mental health support program. And one of the biggest takeaways was creating a relapse prevention plan. And we ended up doing that. And we have a written one that we created and I already had to utilize once already. So I wanted to share what this relapse prevention plan contains. So if you wanted to write one of your own anywhere that you reference frequently, it would help with when you are having a tough time. But also it's nice to have it written out and reading it each day, or even if you don't call it your relapse prevention plan, if you call it something else, as a positive motivator. It's some type of positive influence for you to keep going each day. The prevention plan that we have begins with what our mental health diagnosis is. So I went ahead and wrote that down, and then 3 symptoms that you experience with your mental health diagnosis. I didn't write any of them down, but some of the ones that I did experience was heightened anxiety, and the heightened anxiety would cause jittery feelings throughout my body and a mind-body disconnect where two were just not aligned, and I would feel very discombobulated, and others that I'm not going to list right now. Stressful events that endangered my mental health and put me in crisis. So list those events that put you in a state that you were not safe in. Sometimes it can be as simple as loud or angry noises, bright lights in a store that can trigger some sort of a memory that made you feel unsafe, which then in turn can create a panic or anxiety attack in your body because your body remembers things differently than your mind. So it's important to know what the stressful events are that can put you in a crisis or that can lead to a crisis moment for you. What can I do to avoid stressful situations or events in the future? I think the most important answer is to set clear boundaries with people and situations. Those are going to look different for everyone and everything, but I believe that boundaries is a big one. Learning, discerning, understanding boundaries and applying them is, I think, should be on everyone's growth list or on everyone's growth mindset path or journey, because boundaries are what keep you safe. Then you list your current stressors in your life. So not only stressful events that can cause crises or lead up to a crisis, but also current stressors that we have in life now. So whatever those may be for you. And 3 ways that I can reduce my stress. I wrote practice mindfulness and deep relaxation. That's something that I have a very hard time doing. Stay active and exercise, because I know that if I let that go, my mental health soon follows. And eat to fuel my body and get sunshine and sunlight. List 3 of your positive qualities. You should always have those written down somewhere and reference them, because when you get into a negative thought cycle, it's really hard to get out of. But if you have something tangible written down, something positive about yourself that you can reference, it can really change your whole outlook on yourself and change your mood really quickly. List some supportive family members or friends that you can call when you're having tough moments. So I listed a few, and last weekend I had a moment where I had to reach out to one of these people, and it was really helpful to know that I could count on them, and it felt very validating to know that, I had put them on this list for a reason and they were there for me in the time that I needed them. So it just goes to show you really have to surround yourself with the people that you know will support you in your journey. A daily community or leisure or healing activity that I will engage in is, so whatever that is for you, whether that's walking, staying active, coloring, whatever it is, there's got to be one thing that you do for yourself every single day. And it can be as simple as like doing your makeup in the morning. That's definitely something that I enjoy doing, and I love the ritual of getting ready. So I plan on continuing that, along with having some activity within my day and some form of self-expression. An activity that I will definitely avoid is fill in the blank. And then 3 steps that I will take to prevent a relapse are, list those 3 steps. And if I begin to relapse, I will. Mine is call a friend, because distraction, all it takes is 2 minutes of distraction for you to not have that same thought anymore. I know it sounds so much easier said than done, but if you can find 2 minutes of a song to listen to, or a friend to call, something, jump around or do jumping jacks, anything for 2 minutes will help distract whatever negative thought you're having, and can help in a moment where you feel like you may relapse. So this was just a short list of 12 bullet points to complete in order to have some sort of initial plan ready for you to have on hand in case you are feeling moments of doubt, or moments of distress, or moments of really high stress where you may need extra support, or you need to rely on yourself for that support. And this list can help you, because you've now written all these things out where you in a state of being well, so that when you're not well, you have it to reference and you know that those things are true. Those are all facts about you that you wrote when you were well. So you have to believe those things and all the good things that you wrote about yourself. We do have to work on this every day. It's not easy. And if you're a feeler or an empath or a highly empathetic person, you know how hard it can be to find the purpose and meaning in every day. And if you can do that, then just give yourself a pat on the shoulder. Do one thing for yourself each day, and just do your best each day. Don't give it your all, just give it your best. And your best is not going to look the same every day, and that's okay too. I hope that this video helped you in some way. It's mostly for me to have on hand so that I can reference them back, and to remind myself that I went through this program that was really hard, and I came out stronger and more resilient, and that I now have the tools and resources to really help myself and hopefully others as well. And I thank you for watching. I hope I will see you again in the next video. Take care of yourselves, and I will talk to you then. Bye.